I went to school in England. I don't think I have a British sense of humor. I think I have a pretty Indian sense of humor. And
He already has a mic.
Kareena and I,
Yes.
what?
Can I?
That is something that you can read in the newspaper. I'm not going to tell you now, and not now, before you get the wrong idea. No, nobody's planning that right now. I don't know what that's got to do with being brand ambassador of Britain, but having children.
Sorry, the lady at the back, you had a question?
Yes.
Are you having children?
Shall we discuss?
I find it very romantic. I find it one of the most romantic cities in the world. Taxi cabs in the rain. I mean, walking in the park. The river. Some amazing restaurants. It's a quiet city also, if you want it to be. And it's very nice.
So one can bump into Hyde Park, you taking a walk. So should we all head there in the mornings? Hoping
Well,
to
I
see
try
you?
to avoid getting bumped into. That's why it's romantic.
Which is your favorite pub? So we can bump into you there.
Oh, there are many. I usually in Kensington, there's quite a few pubs. There's a pub called the Coach and Horses, which I think is
that's
great.
a big one for them.
Or
Hi.
Mayfair.
All right.
Hi, sorry if I'm
Last
interrupting.
question,
I've been
please.
waiting
Yes,
to
you
ask.
have to.
Hi, we have two questions. I have two questions. The first question being, Kareena keeps saying that you share, obviously, and we all see
Did you
that.
just call me Kareena?
I said, no, Kareena has said. I would never call you that. Would you want us to call you that?
No, please.
No?
I don't know what to expect.
No. Well, you can expect good things.
Okay.
Kareena apparently said that, you kind of share the British sense of humor. You have that in you, the typical sense of humor in a country like ours. Sometimes there's a certain sense of humor that people need to have when it comes to a lot of things, and sometimes they don't. You apparently have a great sense of humor, and there's a certain British sense of humor that you apparently have. Would you like to comment on it?
I mean, I went to school in England. I don't think I have a British sense of humor.
Yeah.
I think I have a pretty Indian sense of humor. And it's important, I feel, to have a sense of humor, especially in my profession, giving the kind of lives we lead, the kind of questions we have to answer on a daily basis. A sense of humor is very important.
Great.
All right.
And the
thank you
next
so
question,
much.
the second part of that would be, you are a producer,
Right.
and obviously the recent censor board rules that have come up have obviously created quite a ruckus as to how things can get difficult for the creative freedom. And as a producer, how would you like to comment on it? And also the censor board chief has mentioned in one of his interviews that the previous chief, that is your mother, Miss Tagore, was very... was extremely lenient towards your movie Omkara. Or would you like to tell us
I've
about
already commented on that,
Yeah,
where I
we
said that,
took the
where I
shot.
said
Could
that,
you-
you know,
and-
I think my mother was a very, very good censor chief, and she's a responsible person who's not lenient to people because they're family members. I have a lot of respect for Pelaj Lilani, and I wish him all the best. He's also a lenient father and a very good man. I've worked with him.
Great.
What was the first part of your question? Sorry.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's such a big. I mean, we can work around censorship. We've always done that. The important thing is to try and make good films. I don't think censorship is what is responsible for us not making as good films as we could. You know. So it's not really as big an issue for me. I can't hear you. I'm
We
sorry.
can't hear you, and we really don't have any more.
And
time
I'm
for
sorry. This is
questions.
really not the place, I think, to be talking about
Hello.
film censorship.
Yes, let's
It's,
talk
you know,
more
I'm-
about Britain. All right.
Sorry. I hope that's okay. Another time.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Saif, for
Okay.
lending support to this amazing campaign.
Yeah.